Hi there guys, it's Eastwood for Life fan here, back with another movie pickups update, and it's movie pickups update for the month of April 2024. I didn't sort of anticipate in picking up as much, but sometimes you gotta try and get the bargains when you can. So one DVD, some Blu-rays and some 4K movie titles, and a nice Arrow bargain box set which I just could not refuse. So that is what's going to be on show here in the April 2024 update. So I hope you guys enjoy. And now to the update, and before we get to the movie titles, we'll do a shout out. This guy definitely deserves a shout out, all the way from the US. I'm sure it's in the Chicago region or near there or outside. Goes by the channel name of Jim's Movie Channel. A real knowledgeable guy. I think I've been subbed to Jim's channel for 3 or 4 months now. Very knowledgeable guy, and I always enjoy watching his videos. He's kind of does his movie rankings and what he picks up, and always enjoy his stories about when he worked in the movie theatre, yeah, he knows his movies really well. Very knowledgeable guy. Definitely a highly recommended channel, and he always gives us a lot of support in our Talking Movies live stream. So guys, please go over and check out the channel of Jim's Movie Channel, and great voice for YouTube. Very knowledgeable guy in our movie collecting community. So channel link in the description box down below. So the only DVD, these days I'm trying not to pick up too many DVDs, but this one, a Guy Ritchie movie that I've actually never got around to watching. Picked it up next to nothing. This one starring Gerard Butler, and also Idris Elba is in this movie. So if this movie is good, I might purchase the Blu-ray. But one of the few Guy Ritchie movies that I haven't seen from his career as a director. Onto the Blu-rays now, and still with British movies. This one, The Football Factory, starring Danny Dyer. Now some of these titles I did show in my out and about videos with Scott the Movie Critic to Oxford and Milton Keynes, but I'll go through these really quick. This one about British football hooligans, Danny Dyer, and I was surprised to realised that I didn't have this in my collection, but yeah, always enjoy this one, and do need to pick up Green Street. And the next British movie is 44-inch Chess, starring Ray Winston. I really enjoyed revisiting Sexy Beast a couple of months ago, and this is one that I know about but never got around to watching. Also starring Ian McShane and John Hurt. A collection of British actors on the cover. 44-inch chest. The next pickup is actually a TV series. It's actually a bootleg because I don't think there is a physical media copy of, and this is Godfather of Harlem, starring Forrest Whitaker. Now the reason why I picked this one up, I'd seen the trailer, and it's kind of like a prequel to one of the characters in American Gangster. This is the portrayal of Bumpy Johnson, who was kind of like a drug kingpin of the 1960s. Always enjoy watching Forrest Whitaker. So yeah, they have made 3 seasons. I'm not sure if they will be filming a 4th season, but this looked really good. Set in the 1960s in Harlem, obviously. This one I did show, picked up from Milton Keynes, The Chamber, John Grimshaw's The Chamber, and a Gene Hackman movie, one of his later ones from his career that I never got around to watching. And I think Chris O'Donnell plays a young attorney who his grandfather, who's actually on death row, and he tries to kind of appeal against him But yeah, I like the look of this movie. For some strange reason, I've never actually heard of it, The Chamber. And been watching all my Planet of the Apes movies, as I did watch the new one, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which I did enjoy, which is going to be a good extension for the next couple of movies that follows. But I decided to pick up this Tim Burton one that I didn't enjoy when it first got screened in the cinema. I really hated it. It's a little bit better, but still not a great one. Yeah, there were major faults in this one, and I think Mark Wahlberg should never have been the leading actor, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, it's missed opportunity, and it should have been a whole lot better. But I enjoyed the 4 new movies that they followed afterwards. Yeah, Planet of the Apes. So yeah, this is the Tim Burton one of my lesser favourite ones in the series of movies from the Apes. The next movie is from Arrow Video USA, and I did do an unboxing of John Wayne's last movie, The Shoutout. Really enjoyed watching this, and great release where they gave it the special treatment, and you get some good documentaries into John Wayne's last movie. I'm not going to show all the bits and pieces in this, but I did do an unboxing of this release from Arrow Video USA, and yeah, we do need this to be released in the UK, and it's region A, I'm afraid to say. So yeah, very good movie, a fitting end to John Wayne's movie career. The next 3 titles are 88 Films titles that I picked up. This one I did show, 1970s Eurocrime movie, directed by Enzo G. Castellari with Franco Nero. It's kind of like a Death Wish rip-off. Get the slip cover, and you get the Italian cover. Franco Nero made a career out of being in spaghetti western movies, but yeah, I always enjoy him as an actor in general. But yeah, nice release from 88 Films. The next one is Silent Rage. I did have a US edition, but this is the 88 Films edition. Just a shame that they didn't do much with this. Yeah, kind of a bit of a wasted effort when you get the slip cover and then you get repeated artwork. But always enjoyed this one. We did do a Chuck Norris live stream a few months back, and this one goes up in my recommendations as one of his better movies. Yeah, kind of like a Chuck Norris, a sheriff, goes up against Michael Myers. Very, very good movie, this one. Should have been a sequel. Silent Rage from 88 Films. And the last 88 Films title is Michael Mann's Miami Vice, starring Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx. Kind of a love or hate movie. Yeah, I think there's more sort of negative reviews about this one. A lot of people wanted it to be like the TV series, and it's not. It's kind of more of a darker and underground approach to the kind of undercover detective work. But on repeated viewings, I have kind of learned to like this a lot more, but I do prefer the TV series a lot more. The next movie actually is a very good horror slasher movie. Shout out to my good buddy Ben, Blu-ray Ben. He wanted to send me something, and I told him to send us this one. He lives out in Spain. Yeah, this one directed by Eli Roth. Really like the idea of this, a serial killer who goes out killing on Thanksgiving. Some very, very cool kills, and this one could have been really terrible, but it's kind of like a mystery whodunit, and it gets revealed right at the end. There is a sequel in the works, but it's really nice to see that we've got a new horror character rather than reverting to kind of remakes and reboots. So yeah, this is gets my recommendation. Very good slasher movie, this one, Thanksgiving, directed by Eli Roth, also starring 80s heartthrob Patrick Dempsey. And the last Blu-ray pickup, which I purchased from the Arrow sale. Now I know a lot of you picked up a lot from the Arrow sale. I do own the Shaw Brothers movies Volume 1, and this one's been on my radar for quite a while, and a lot of these martial art movies I haven't seen, so this was kind of like a blind buy. I do like the martial art movies, but I wasn't willing to pay the asking price. I think when this one got released it was around about the 115 to 120 pounds, like the Volume 1, which eventually I did get in a sale for £70. So this one I did get for, I think it was 75 actually, and it comes with I think 10 movies. You do get like the book. So here is the J card. Just show you all the movies and all the extras, so you guys can pause and see that. And like the previous release, it comes in this book. It holds all the movies. The 36th Chamber of Shaolin. Return to the 36th Chamber and Disciplines of the 36th Chamber. Mad Monkey Kung Fu and 5 Super Fighters. Yeah, a little bit awkward to film. Invincible Shaolin and the Kid with the Golden Arm. And the discs come in here like these little sort of page slits. Magnificent Ruffians and 10 Tigers of Kwantung. My Young Auntie, and my auntie definitely does not look like that. The Mercenaries from Hong Kong and the Boxer's Omen. Some of these discs you get 2 movies on one disc. Martial Arts of Shaolin and the Barefooted Kid. And you get some features. You get music from some of the movies as a extra. And you get another disc of music from the movies. So yeah, Shaw Scope Volume 2. And you get this very informative booklet which does talk about the movies, which I'll just briefly show, of each movie, some notes. Yeah, another fine release, but I wasn't gonna pay the top price. But nice packaging from Arrow Video, and got it for a bargain at 70. Yeah, it was 74.99. You get the some info about the legacy of the Shaw Brothers movies. That for many decades they put some of the great martial art movies. So yeah, another fine release from Arrow Video, and no doubt there will be a Volume 3 of the Shaw Scope Shaw Brothers movies. Onto the 4K titles. This one, when I actually picked it up, I thought it was pretty expensive, and then I realised it was a 4K. The Gangster Classics starring James Cagney from the Criterion Collection, the Roaring Twenties. Real fan of this movie. I love the ending of this. Yeah, let's get some more James Cagney movies on Blu-ray and 4K. Could do with White Heat coming on 4K. Great movie. Really getting into James Cagney movies. Excellent Eastwood movie, and Thunderbolt and Lightfoot has now gone to a 4K release, one that he made in the 1970s with Jeff Bridges and George Kennedy. And this one's from Kino Lorber from the US, and I think they've just released Paint Your Wagon, and when I get that, that's gonna close out my Eastwood collection and eventually do a couple of videos on my Eastwood collection. But yeah, always enjoy Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. Kind of a very underrated movie for me, and makes a change that Kino do give the alternative artwork, as a lot of the time when they have a slipcover they tend to repeat the artwork. Next movie is Another 48 Hours, directed by Walter Hill, Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte, and they only made 2 of these movies. Love them both. I know a lot of people give a bit of hate for the second one, but I always enjoyed it. Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy teaming up again. And another Criterion release was Ridley Scott's Thelma and Louise, starring Susan Sarandon and Gina Davis. It's been a while since I've seen this movie, and I picked this one up in Oxford with my good buddy Scott the movie critic. The last 2 titles, not a big fan of Tom Cruise, but I really did enjoy Collateral, where he kind of plays an aging hitman, and Jamie Foxx is in this movie. Michael Mann movie, this one. Yeah, one of my personal favourites. If you kind of can excuse the look that Tom Cruise is supposed to look older with the kind of the grey hair, it's a very good sort of thriller that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Very good movie, this one, Collateral. And the last movie, one that I did not intend to pick up, but I do rate Steven Spielberg as a director. I haven't seen a lot of his more recent movies, but this one I only purchased because it was going quite cheap. Not a musical fan. I have seen the original West Side Story, and this is the remake, which I think I picked this one up for, was it £6 or £8 UK pounds, which I thought was a really good price, just to see if I do enjoy this movie, West Side Story. So that is all the movie titles that I picked up in April 2024. Guys, let me know what you think of all those movie titles, and as always, stay tuned for more content from Eastwood for Life fan, and as always, keep on collecting. Take care, guys.
Go ahead. Make my day.